Good afternoon, Reziel.
Good afternoon po, ma'am.
Okay, Reziel, can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Reziel G. Comerciante, age of 33 years old. I'm living in the General Trias, Cavite, and I'm singing.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I want to pay my house
Okay, why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
because it's the same in the Philippines, same culture.
Okay. How are you qualified for this job?
I'm qualified because I'm a lot of experience in the householding.
May I know what your educational level is?
I'm in the secondary level.
Okay, you are a high school graduate.
Yes, ma'am.
What was your recent working experience?
Um, Recently, ma'am,
Yes, your recent experience.
in the Qatar for householding all
Okay.
around.
All around housemaid in Qatar. Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Don't have, but I try to take care of the baby.
Okay, so how about children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how about elderly?
No, ma'am. I don't have any experience of that.
Okay, do you have any other special skills?
Uh, no, ma'am. I don't have any experience.
Okay, are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am. I'm willing. I'm fast learning if I'm willing to try the
The
some.
work.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Uh, Can, ma'am.
Okay, currently, are you still working now?
Don't have, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am. Filipino food only.
Okay. Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I mentioned to you, like washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking, which do you like most?
Uh, I like the washing the clothes.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am. If the employer asks to surrender
Yes.
during that.
Okay. If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and condition?
Yes, ma'am. I agree.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am. I agree.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
Um, my attitude,
Tell me about your attitude. Are you a hardworking, disciplined, or what? Tell me about your attitude.
um, ma'am, I'm a good housemate at all the time, and I'm willing to work very harder for my goal in life.
Okay. How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I assure that I finish my contract until 2 years, ma'am.
Okay. Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am, I promise.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Okay, have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Not yet. I undergo the medical.
Medical under process. Is it your medical under process?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you preferred to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you preferred to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working here in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Reziel, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to answer me truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia, within 6 months only, if ever one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
If ever, uh, I will continue my contract there in the Malaysia. I cannot come back in the Philippines for my for my family.
You cannot come back to
The Philippines. I continue my contract there in the Malaysia.
Malaysia. Okay. Tell us about yourself again.
I'm Reziel Comerciante, age of 33. I live in General Trias, Cavite. I'm single.
Okay, and then why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I work there because I need to pay my own house.
Okay, if ever your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
Sir, ma'am, I'm willing to work there in your house for householding. I hope that you accept me as a housemaid.
Okay, thank you very much, Reziel. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.